how do I find my load since I don't work through Amazon Relay. I've never been a fan of Amazon Relay. Y'all might think I'm childish for this, but I just couldn't see myself having to put on a vest every day. That might sound stupid, but I'm being dead ass serious. I don't want to put on a vest. It makes me feel like I'm a worker. I'm a boss. I own my own business, so ain't no point in me. Ain't no point in me putting on a vest. So this is my means to getting it. All right, so I'm gonna show you guys my method on how I find my loads via DAT load board. All right, so make sure you go ahead and slap that subscribe button if you haven't subscribed. To all the new people, welcome to the channel. Also too, man, go ahead and hit that thumbs up, because if you don't, that's petty. And turn on them post notifications, man, so you can be notified every time I upload a fire ass video. So right now, man, what I want to do is I want to go through just the process of getting started with DAT load board, which load board I use on DAT load board, and then how I go about finding my loads. So let's go ahead. We're gonna go ahead and start here. Go DAT load boards. I wonder, this should be the website. It's taking so long now. Yeah, here we go. All right, man. So DAT load board has 3 different packages. They have a low package, they have a medium package, and they got a higher package. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know the details or the ins and outs of what each package entails. I mean, if that's something that you want to know, I definitely say reach out to DAT, and then I'm pretty sure they'll have a representative go through everything with you. Initially, I started off with the middle package. Just right, not too much, not too little, but just right. And it didn't. I started to notice that a pattern. Basically, when I was calling some of these loads that was popping up on the load board, they weren't available anymore. And so I was trying to figure out why that was, but I ended up switching to the higher package because of this reason right here, the auto refresh live results. So this is pretty much, and I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but this is pretty much where basically whenever a broker uploads a load to the load board, it automatically pops up on your load board. With this one, you probably got to wait about 3 to 5 to 10 minutes before it'll pop up on your load board. So that's the difference. Now we're talking about $150 a month, and I'm gonna kind of put this into perspective for you guys, and then you can let me know if you feel like it's worth it or not. So let's go ahead and hop onto the load board real quick. It's almost 9, so the load board's gonna start popping here in a minute. That's just a quick tip. On average, the load boards normally start jumping around 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and that's 8 a.m. Central Standard Time. And that's when you'll start to see more and more loads start to pop up. And you'll probably see if we'll probably still be on here. I'm going through everything on how I search for my loads. I'm gonna go ahead and delete this one. Let's see here. All right, so first thing you want to do is you want to go to new load search. I'm just gonna do all these. Don't pay attention to these two. These are my saved searches. But you're gonna go to only, and I'm gonna show you guys a trick that I use. I wouldn't necessarily even say it's a trick. It's just me thinking outside the box, and other people probably do this. But this is basically what type of equipment that you have. You got containers, auto carrier, flatbed, air ride, step deck. Here we go, straight box truck. All right, because we are box truckers. I'm in Fort Worth. That's my origin city. Destination, let's just leave that open. Today's the 9th. And let's see, dead ahead from the origin. All right, so I don't like to go any more than 65 miles out. And we got a straight box truck, so we're gonna look for fulls and partials. All right, so the length of my box truck is 26 feet, and the most I want to cap out on weight is about 10,000 pounds. I can carry up to probably like just at 14,000 pounds before I start getting close to being overweight. And I typically don't even like to get that close, so that's why I keep it at 10,000 pounds and to keep down the stress on the engine and transmission and stuff like that. So then we're gonna click the search button. So this is what we got so far for straight box trucks for today. So So I just want to go over. So age, this is going to be how long it's been. So that's 3 minutes, that's 4 minutes, 23 minutes, an hour, and 2 minutes. All right, pickup date. So these are the days you picking it up. The truck type, which is going to be the straight box truck. Like for here, you want to see, you see power only. That's just basically people with semis with no trailer. All you do is hook up, dip, and then drop it off to wherever you need it to go, and then you go about your business. So this is what power only is. AC, that's auto carrier. So they're looking for, let's see, somebody to go from Haslett, Texas to Kennedale, Texas, which ain't far. $45, I think not. Yeah, so this is a car. So hence auto carrier. All right, so you'll start to notice those things and get familiar with those terms. Deadhead from the origin. So from from Fort Worth. This Dallas is 34 miles away. Arlington is 14 miles away. Fort Worth is, of course, 0 miles away from Fort Worth. And so that's how you figure out how far your deadhead is. Your trip. So this is going to be how many miles it's going to be to your destination. Okay. And so the best part about this is, like, let's say Dallas to Lansing, Michigan. You click that mileage, and what it'll do, a map will pop up. And it'll kind of, I guess, take you maybe the fastest route and how long it's going to take you. So I know that this is 1,100 miles, and it's going to take me 19 hours trip time. So this is going to be a 2-day trip for me. But yeah, this is how you get from point A to point B. And I'm going to show you guys how I work this. All right, so let me exit out of this. So here's the company, contact info. A good way, I would say, to see that this don't make no damn sense. And we're going to get into fees and stuff too, because we're talking about a full truck, a heavy truck at that, for just over $1 a mile. I ain't going for that. All right, so this is your length, your weight, but this is all we got for box trucks. All right, guys, this is all we got. So I'm gonna show you guys how I search to find my loads. I basically pick up loads that they put on there that's for semis. Remember, we're going to only, and then what I do is I'm going to van. So van is basically semi with a trailer, with a 53 foot or 48 foot. And if I'm saying the equipment wrong by saying semis, please correct me in the comments. Just don't be a dick about it. But let's see. So we're gonna do van with a lift gate, because I do have a lift gate. And then let's do van air ride. Van air ride. Okay, we starting off from Fort Worth again. We're gonna leave the destination city open. Or you can type in where you want to go. So that's up to you. Let's see. Okay, that's right. So 65 miles on the deadhead. So this is the most important part. Instead of putting full, you want to put partial. All right, so then you want to type in your criteria, which is 26 feet, 9,999 pounds. And, if the money's right, I'll go over that. I'll go over my 10,000 pounds, but typically, most cases, I can keep it up under here and still make some pretty good money. So check this out. Now we see 50 total results. Now we got 27 exact matches, 23 similar matches. And eventually, like I said, here in a few minutes, you're going to start seeing them start flooding in. So this one is from Fort Worth to Seguin, Texas, which ain't bad. They'll probably have like $500 for this. Let's see. So this one right here, so see how it says no box trucks? So this is the only thing that'll stop you. If in the comments it says no box trucks. In other situations, so if you look here, we have Dallas to Stillwater, Minnesota, 16 feet, 8,000 pounds. That's $1,500. That's a pretty good rate. So it's 2 pickups and 2 drop-offs, 2P, 2D. Second pick in Arlington, Texas. First drop in Spring Valley, Minnesota. So, Yep, this is basically how I find my lows, man. And so typically I'll pick and piece them together. I hope I'm not spitting or too close to the mic. But let's see. So for here, I'm gonna show you something real quick if I can find it. All right, so right here, let's just pretend this is on the 9th. This is pickup 469. We got Willow Springs, California. Let's look and see where that's at from Fort Worth. All right, so Willow Springs, which is Rosamond, California. All right, so that's just north of LA, northeast of LA. Okay, we're gonna keep that up, right? So that's 4 feet, 2,000 pounds. I like to round up. So 4 feet, 2,000 pounds at 700. Yeah, $700. 4 feet, 2,000 pounds at $700. Okay. So now I have 22 feet and let's say 8,000 pounds to go. 22 feet and 8,000 pounds to go. All right, so this is just one I can pick up. Let's see what else we got. Santa Clara. This is 10 feet, 5,000 pounds. That's a little bit further than this one though. So hold on, let's see. Sacramento, absolutely not. Bishop, California. Where's Bishop, California at? And that's kind of out the way. I don't like that. I mean, don't get me wrong. I could hit this, so I would hit the first one. But let me check and see something real quick. Yeah. I mean, I don't know how much this is paying. Bishop, California. Chino, California. Where's Chino, California? That's 8 feet, 8,000 pounds. That's too heavy. That's too heavy. Crawford, Texas. That's 850, 7 feet and 1,000 pounds. I want to say. Oh, San Francisco. No, that's way too far. That's out the way. Hold on, y'all. Bear with me real quick. I'm trying to find something for you guys. Excuse me. Just to show you guys how I do it. Okay, boom. So this is a little south of Los Angeles. And if it makes sense. Let me see here. Which one I just click on? This one. So 16. We could make it make sense. 1,400 pounds. But let's see. We got the Henderson, Nevada. So we can make this make sense. This is $1,000. We can hit this on the way. We can go through Dallas, Albuquerque, hit Vegas. Cool. That's a nice place to stop and chill for a few days, or not a few days, but spend a little bit of your off-duty time, and then go from here to here. That would make sense, and that's $1,000 right there. And how much space is this thing taking? It's 10 feet, 5,000 pounds. So, it's just all about, I can say, the finesse, how you can, pick and choose your loads and, kind of finesse it from there. But you can definitely make it work. But that's typically how I do it. I pick and piece partials together. And let's see here. So let's see what they're moving. It's an 8-foot partial. They ain't got no details. Let's see, what about this one? Cash on delivery payment. Call or text Nate. It's only 2 pallets. So you telling me 2 pallets couldn't fit on your box truck? And this is why I do this. This stuff can go on a box truck. They just list it under van or what is this? Flatbed or reefer. Let's see here. Santa Clara. What are they shipping? And sometimes it tell you, sometimes it don't. Okay, or not. Let's see, Sacramento, California. Doesn't say. Henderson, Nevada. What's this one shipping? U-Box crates. 2 crates. 96 by 60 by 93. Must deliver by 6:14 or earlier can deliver Monday, Saturday through Saturday. That's lit. 9 to 4. So this is just like an example, man, of the type of stuff that you guys can find online. Now, two things I will tell you guys: don't see, now they're starting to pop in slowly but surely, starting to come in. So one thing, man, don't sell yourselves short. I'm gonna show you something real fast. Where's my downloads? And that's why I ain't got no love for these brokers. So I want you guys to show me or tell me, what do you guys see? You see anything familiar? Don't be worried about what I'm doing. You just focus on let me know what you see that's familiar. Any of this look familiar to you? So let me tell you guys what you're looking at. You're looking at two different companies selling the same load. Pendergrass, Georgia, Marissa, Illinois. And by the way, this is on Truck Stop. That's why it looks different. It looks like this. This is how Truck Stop looks. If y'all want me to do a Truck Stop breakdown, I'll show you guys how I search on there too. Just leave it in the comments. Length 20 feet, weight 6,300 pounds. 20 feet, 6,300 pounds. Now the difference is the company. Logistics, whatever. Material, whatever. This is the difference. Also, you'll notice the rate. That's also different. This one's $800. This one's $1,100. That's a $300 difference. That's the difference between $2 a mile and $1.45 a mile. That is a big difference. A big difference. So I've seen this before, actually. I just wasn't able to catch it, so I don't like speaking on stuff that I don't have receipts to show. But yeah, man, that's crazy, right? So that's why I'm gonna love for the brokers, man. Stick to your guns. If you got a certain amount that you need, stop taking these low ass loads. Like, look just up under here. They want to pay you 40 cents a mile. 40 cents a mile. For 9,000 pounds. 9 feet and 9,000 pounds. That's crazy. That is crazy. But yeah, I just want to show you guys this, man. This is why I have no love for the brokers, man. Stick to your rates. It's your family that you got to feed. So just keep that in mind, guys. Keep this in mind. All right. And then the last thing I want to talk about is why I don't use dispatchers. I've used 2 different dispatchers and I've only used them once. I only used them once. So, and I'll tell you guys why. Let's go ahead. I'm gonna upload this, and as y'all can see, there's plenty of work. And see, some box truck stuff just popped up to New York. I think not. Oh, another way that you can negotiate. Excuse me. While I look back 48 hours, search back 48 hours, because if I'll see the 8th, because typically what you'll start to see is them repost the same stuff over and over and over again. So if I see that they've been reposting the same thing, and I'm thinking about going ahead and taking a load, that just kind of adds on to my negotiation. So if I've seen this been on here for 2 days or 3 days, or even, you know what I'm saying? Because typically they'll, of course, erase it and repost it, act like it's new. But if I've seen, if we've seen it before, like I know for a fact, where's that Vegas one at? They might have deleted it already. But yeah, the Henderson, what issue? Who knows? It might pop back up again. But that Henderson, Nevada, man, I've been seeing it on here for at least like 2 days now. So I would use that like, hey man, I know y'all done had this for a few days, and I know y'all need it to go where it needs to go. So just use that. You can use that towards your negotiation tactics. Also too, I don't use dispatchers just because, and I want y'all to answer this question for me. how do dispatchers get paid? Not in the method that they get paid, but how do they get paid off of what we do? Take your time to answer that. For those who don't know, dispatchers get paid based off a percentage of the loads they book for us within that week. So typically from Saturday to Friday, they'll get paid 10%. So let's just say I did $5,000 that week. And 10% is a pretty average cost for dispatchers. If not, drop in the comments. Excuse me. So that means I would have to pay my dispatcher $500. And let me tell you what comes with dispatching. So they do find the loads for you. I will give you that. They find the loads for you. And they do your new carrier packet for you. Well, if I have to spend 10 hours not driving, I feel like I can do that myself. That's just my personal preference. Like you can even, of course, as you can tell, like you can even look ahead. Like you can look a whole day ahead to see what's popping or what's out there. So, I mean, I like if you're not computer savvy, I say dispatchers are definitely for you. But I would have to pay this dispatcher $500 in a week to do my new carrier packet, to find my loads, everything that I'm doing right now. And what else do dispatchers do? I mean, they'll negotiate the rates for you for sure. So, and I will say they will be looking out for you. Those are the only pros I can see coming out of dispatching. But other than that, man, it's what I do is I go and find my own loads, book my own loads. I call them, I call them up, negotiate with them. I'll make a video too on how I negotiate. I basically try to get them to pay for my gas, and I'll show you guys how I do that. I try to factor my gas in, but I don't take no less than $175 a mile, like at all. Nothing less than $175 a mile. But yeah, so anyways, I just look it up, call it. I do the carrier packet. The carrier packet takes, and it's pretty much the same stuff. The carrier packet takes maybe 15 minutes at the most. And I want to show you guys how I got. Oh dang, I'm not on my laptop. But basically, I got a folder and it says my company name, and so inside that folder I have broker docs, and I literally have my certificate of insurance, I have my W-9, and I have my certificate of authority. That's it. And I just drag and drop that onto the email when they email you the carrier packet. I drag and drop that, send them back the carrier packet, and I do everything from my laptop. I don't need to print nothing out. I don't need to go to the FedEx office, none of that. I do everything from my laptop. So, I'm sorry to dial everything back though, but they get paid a percentage of what we do. So I'm paying $150 a month for this. And just in that 1 week of making $5,000, I've already, I've already tripled that, if not almost 4 times that. And then 2, from my experience with dispatchers, I didn't feel like a priority. Because again, who gets paid? How do dispatchers get paid? They get paid by a percentage of the work, the freight that they dispatch. So who gets paid more money when it comes to dispatching? Semis get paid more money. Watch this. I'm gonna show you something. That's 49 results right there, right? For stuff that box trucks can do. And this is why I do it like this, because it has the exact length and weight. Excuse me. Has the exact length and weight for you. But check this out. Oh shoot, we coming up on like 20 minutes, so let me go ahead and try to end this video. So let's see, partial. So we're gonna do both, full and partial. And this is for semis with the trailer, with the 53 footer plus. I'm gonna delete this. I'm gonna delete the weight. Now watch this. So we go from 49 results total to 1,400 total results. And we all know semis get paid more. We all know that. So this is Dallas to Oklahoma, $800 for 200 miles. $800 for 200 miles. Yo, what's the rate on that? That's like $3 a mile, $4 a mile. Let me see. Let's see, 800 divided by 2. That's $4 a mile, peeps. 4 beans a mile. Again, who would you focus on? So, in my situation, I felt like my dispatcher at that time, I didn't, I would wake up at like 7:30, you know what I'm saying, ready to work, ready to be dispatched out. I wouldn't get a call from homie until I'd probably say maybe like 11 to 1 o'clock in the afternoon, around that time. And I'm just like, bro, the day's gone. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, that's just business though. I really can't blame them. If, you know what I'm saying? You gotta prioritize. You gotta, just dispatchers, they looking out for their pockets just like we looking out for ours. So, I mean, it's just business. But yeah, I mean, you tell me, if you was a dispatcher, what would you focus on? Would you focus just primarily on box trucks? Or would you, you know what I'm saying, would you focus on something like this right here where you're getting paid $4 a mile? Well, I'm not for sure if this one's $4 a mile, but it's at least $2 a mile for sure, for absolute show. That's at least $2 a mile. And so that I ain't gonna say it comes easy with box trucks, but that's $2 a mile. That's $2 a mile. Like, you get, y'all starting to see what I'm saying? That's $2 a mile. I don't have to even try to like really look hard for anything, for something more than $2 a mile. So that's pretty much what I'm saying with that. So it just makes sense, I will focus on semis first, and then I will start taking care of my box truck. Now, not all dispatchers are like that. You got some people that strictly focus on just box trucks, and that's cool. And not saying nothing bad towards dispatchers at all, but that's just my experience. So I was just like, let me just do it my way, because I'm missing out on the good loads because I have to wait half a day. But yeah, man. So that's just my tidbit. Let me see, make sure I covered everything in my notes for you guys. And if you guys have any questions, drop them in the comments as usual. I'll try to get back to them. Don't forget, guys, today I will be going live at 7 Central Time, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I will be doing a Q&A. So hop on that Q&A, man. If y'all got questions, I can't wait to talk to some of you guys. It's gonna be lit. Let's see. But yeah, man, I think, that's it. That's pretty much it. So I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this video up. I appreciate you guys for tuning in. Again, if you got any questions, drop them in the comments. If you guys want to see me do truck stop or any other load boards, let me know, man, because I'll pay to go ahead and just do the load board so I can look through it, test it out for a week and just give you guys my honest opinion. As of right now, between truck stop and DAT load board, I find majority of my work through DAT, and then sometimes I bridge it over. So literally, I'm paying $300, which is $150 for both of them. $150 for both of them. Write this thing. Yeah. So $300 a month, and the instance I just gave you guys, you paying $500 in a week. And I'm not for sure if y'all know this, but business is all about saving money and making money. So that's my way of saving money. I just want to pull up this load board for you guys real quick. But if y'all want to see a run through truck stop, I don't know why probably because I got my stuff open. Let's see. I'm not gonna type this in. Yeah, it's not. Yeah. But yeah, man. So if you guys like this video, please smash the thumbs up button. Be sure to hit that subscribe button and make sure you turn on those post notifications so you're notified every time I drop another banger. All right, guys. So I appreciate you guys. If you guys want me to look up any loads for you, just let me know. I might be taking this one. We're gonna see, and we can just go from there. So I'll be doing a negotiations video and show you guys how I break down. I'll show you guys the number side as well as the negotiation side too. So I will talk to you guys in a minute, and y'all be safe out there. Keep trucking. Peace and chicken grease.